There used to be a clinic right there. Dr. Rollo used to operate out of it.
I've heard that name before.
He sewed my finger back on when I was 4 years old. I took that clinic.
Still working?
My mom slammed it in the door the next day and knocked it off again and didn't do anything for it after that.
Same finger.
It really?
Yeah, I thought my horse, he was soapy and I tried to barbed wire fence.
That must have been traumatizing for the
My first
foreign exchange student to have her pass away while she was living.
I had a cousin that lived around the block and her girls were around that part of the village. So they allowed her to stay with until
Was she going to Hampshire Finette or to East Cambridge?
Hampshire from there.
If y'all will raise your right hands, please. And Miss Howard, if you'll raise your right hand, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Miss Howard?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Can you hear me?
I can. If you'll raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So help me God.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you need this to?
Yes, he does. My bad, sorry. Go.
Your name is Faith Morvan.
It is.
It's your mom's Paula Jean Long.
Yes.
And she passed away on March the 5th of last year.
Yes.
And she didn't have a will.
No.
She had been married before, but she was single on the day she passed away.
Yes.
And you and your two siblings, Sean Thibodeau and
Shane and Rachel.
Shane and Rachel, Trahan are the only two heirs, the only two descendants besides yourself.
Yes.
And you've also filed an application to be the independent administrator of the estate.
Yes.
And they've both signed waivers and consents for you to do that. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we've had an opportunity to review this proof of death and other facts before coming in today.
Yes.
And all that information is true and correct.
Yes.
We'll get you to go ahead and sign that just like it's signed. You're Aaron Barrows, is that correct? And Cindy Howard, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Cindy?
I can hear you. Yes.
Were y'all both familiar with the marital and family history of Paula G. Long?
I am. Yes, sir.
And y'all both had an opportunity to review the affidavit of heirship that we provided for you before coming in today? Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir.
And is all that
That is correct.
information true and correct?
It is true and correct.
And Aaron, we'll go ahead and get you to sign yours. Cindy, I guess we'll sign yours. We'll make arrangements to get it signed in the next day or two before notary.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Provo, do you have any questions to these witnesses?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, court takes judicial notice of your report, it signs your order. And everybody sign their proofs. I'll sign the judgment declaring heirship and the order authorizing administration of the estate after Ms. Howard has gotten her proof e-filed with the clerk, okay?
We'll get that done today.
Yes, sir.
Once I do that, once I get the proof e-filed by Mr. McCall, when Ms. Howard finishes signing her document, I'll sign the judgment declaring heirship and order authorizing independent administration of the estate, and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters of administration. That'll give you authority to marshal the assets of the estate, to deal with real estate titles or financial institutions, whatever you need to do. This is a guide that you can take with you. It explains how the probate process works and what your duties are. Make sure you cooperate with Mr. McCall in doing an inventory. The estate's code requires one to be filed within 90 days of the date I sign the order, which will, depending on how long it takes to get that file, probably be later this week. But if there's anything y'all need, let me know. Thank you, Ms. Provo. Y'all have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Howard.
One thing came out of COVID, y'all. Zooms. Yeah.